Sup everybody, it's your boy Mr. Dugas coming at y'all with another video, man. Welcome to another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm gonna talk about some big NFL news, man. New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees has officially retired from the NFL after 20 years in the NFL, including the last 15 with the New Orleans Saints. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos. So feel free to DM me, and whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. Wow. Look, man. For those who don't know, I know a lot of my followers do. But for those who don't know, obviously I'm a big diehard Eagles fan. I carry all like pretty much all Eagles content and stuff like that. I do talk about other big NFL news. Though I am a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, been for who knows how long. I am a Louisiana native. I am from the state of Louisiana. My dad is a diehard Saints fan. I deal with a lot of Saints fans, on a daily basis. Um, so I felt like I had to talk about this situation, man. Look, man, I'm gonna say this: by being a Louisiana native, Drew Brees was an incredible, ambassador, not only for the city of New Orleans, but for the state of Louisiana. Um, when he came, a lot of people get on me like, yo, you from Louisiana, man. Why you not a Saints fan and this and that? I said, look, basically, I tell them Drew Brees wasn't on this team when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? They had the Billy Joe Hobers, the Billy Joe Tollivers, the Heath Schulers, and all them of the world. They kind of got all right with Jeff Blake / Aaron Brooks, but they was terrible. And I loved me some Donovan McNabb. So for him, man, I do want to, thank him for the 15 years that he brought to, the city of New Orleans and the state of Louisiana. That team was a dumpster fire of an organization before he got there, yo. Like, let's just keep it real. That organization was terrible. I know they had a couple of good years with the Dome Patrol and stuff like that, and they won a playoff game, with Aaron Brooks and Joe Horn and all them. But this team, what this organization was a dumpster fire before Drew Brees got there. Not to mention, he came to New Orleans at a time that, it was not long right after Hurricane Katrina. Look, man, as a Louisiana native, I wasn't in New Orleans, but Hurricane Katrina was devastating for the entire region. When you just think about people, I have family in New Orleans. I have an auntie who, she displaced from New Orleans, to my area. And one day I had to take her, to the Red Cross. And to see all those people, man, just lost everything. She lost everything. All those people who lost everything, man, and who just dealt with devastation and just, losing loved ones. It was one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. Um, and the Saints were a big part of, not only her, but my dad, a lot of people in this area's, comfort zone, their getaway necessarily from society. And when he did at the time, he was coming off of two pretty good years with the San Diego Chargers. I know he got drafted there in the second round. He didn't play so great his first 3 years, but then they drafted Phillip Rivers. He turned it on, man. He was a Pro Bowl player and a really good quarterback. He busted up his shoulder, and it was out of the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. And, allegedly the Dolphins didn't really believe, they felt Culpepper knee would have held up more than Drew Brees' shoulder. And Drew Brees at the time was a very good quarterback, and he picked the New Orleans Saints. And from that first season, the 2006, 2007 season, when, you never forget the Monday night game, the opening of the dome, the block punt and everything against the Falcons. That year, the Saints went to the NFC Championship game. Fell short, lost to the Chicago Bears, but he had a spectacular season his first year with that team. Then we all know the 2009, 2010 season, man. The Saints won the Super Bowl. And I must say, yo, my dad and a lot of my family members, you know, there was extreme joy. I was happy. I rooted for him that game against the Colts, obviously. But it brought a lot of joy, man, to people that I love and care about, and I know how much that meant to that organization and to just all the Saints fans all over the place, especially the ones that I'm very close to. And obviously he was the MVP of the Super Bowl, and he had a whole lot to do with that, obviously. Um, the NFL's all-time leading passer. You would have never imagined when I was growing up, the New Orleans Saints would have a quarterback that would be the all-time leading passer in NFL history and also completion, leader in NFL history. And obviously, I'm still disgusted about the game Alshon Jeffrey ball went through his hand a couple of years ago, and Saints beat us to go to the NFC Championship. I'm still disgusted about that. But look, man, Drew Brees, he's been an ambassador, man. And I just want to personally, though I'm an Eagles fan, going to be an Eagles fan, always an Eagles fan. I'm still a little disappointed. Also, in that 2006, 2007 season when they went to the NFC Championship, they beat us in the divisional round. And in 2012 or 2013, 2014, they beat us in the wild card round. So I had two playoff losses by the hands of Drew Brees, unfortunately. But as a Louisiana native and someone who's in the Louisiana area, and seeing how my dad and a lot of people around here, got to get away from, the dailiness of the frustration of everything dealing with Katrina and everything else going on, for him to to make the New Orleans Saints a competitive football team, to make them a team that really gave their fans something to be proud of, something to root for, and bring them joy. So, as slash Eagles fan slash Louisiana native, man, I want to tip my hat to Drew Brees, man. Just for bringing a lot of people in my family, a lot of people I love, joy throughout the years, yo. So I do want to tip my hat to Drew Brees, man. Great career, tremendous career. I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. He is Mr. Saint. Like, as soon as they could retire his jersey, they should. You know, and I don't know if they name fields after players and stuff like that, but if they could, they would name it after Drew Brees. And clearly he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. In 5 years, he'll be in Canton. And his number will be in the rafters. I don't think a New Orleans Saint player, will ever wear number 9 again. I just thank him, man. He did it the right way, man. He did it the right way, man. He had a controversial comment earlier this off season, that wasn't cool. But to his credit, despite the backlash from people on the other side, he realized his mistake. He realized he was wrong. And he did what he could to fix that. I know there's a lot of people who don't agree with that. That's a story. That's something we could discuss on another channel or another situation. But, you credit him for having the awareness to understand that, hey, just because I grew up this way, other people may not have grown up this way and seen it this way, and he was deeply sorry for that. So I tip my hat to him for that also, man. Yeah, man, 20 years, man. Drew Brees. I know a lot of Saints fans are hurt today. Though it was time now. It was time. Like, he couldn't throw deep no more and stuff like that. It was time, it was time. Like, but overall, man, great career. Like I said, did it the right way. Made a lot of people in my family happy. So by me being a Louisiana native, I felt it was only right for me to tip my hat to Drew Brees and congratulate him on a successful first ballot Hall of Fame career, yo. Great job, Drew. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, tomorrow, this coming Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. I'm gonna do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.